Wow, just wow. This is why we love football, man. This is 100% why we love football. What a moment for Rio Ngumoha, man. And this game, wow, it was a classic Barclays game, man. It was brilliant and it was classic, man. You could get everything in this game, man. There were red cards, there were beefs in that game. You could see Bruno Guimaraes and Gravenberch. Even when Liverpool scored that third goal, Gravenberch was laughing at Bruno Guimaraes' face, man. Wow, in this battle for Alexander Isak custody, it was magical, man. It was magical, and what a moment for Rio Ngumoha. What a moment for Rio Ngumoha, man. Coming into the game like that, man, in atmosphere at St. James Park, where it was very hostile, man, especially for Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans were very few, and they were cornered at the top. It was all Newcastle fans dominating in the stadium. And for Rio Ngumoha to come in that game like that and get that winning goal for Liverpool, wow, he must be buzzing at the moment. 16 years old, man. Going to school today morning, the reception he'll get from those Liverpool fans in those school, man. Wow, wow. They went there to St. James Park. They collected 6 points, the 3 points, excuse me. And potentially they might steal their striker, Alexander Isak. But let's get straight into the game, man. The game was a classic Barclays game. It was a classic game. Newcastle were very dominant, especially in the first half. They were all over Liverpool, and we were thinking, wow, if the Anthony Gordon can just capitalize one chance, the game might go it's a sideways, man, for Liverpool. If Anthony Gordon could have capitalized at least one chance, the balls that Anthony Elanga was bringing inside the box from the other side, and the other side it was Avi Barnes just pumping the balls inside the box. If Anthony Gordon was clinical enough in those headers that were going all above the crossbars, in those shots which Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate were getting better of him, I think this game maybe might have gone in the favor of Newcastle. But a classic Champions game, a classic Champions team, a classic the team which is defending the Premier League Championship, and that is Liverpool, out of nothing and out of nowhere. Ryan Gravenberch outside the box. He sees the space. I don't know why he had all the space, man. I don't know why Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, and all those Newcastle midfielders were for Ryan Gravenberch to have all that space. He sees that I have all this space, and wow, just like that, he releases a shot, and that shot ends in the back of the net. I think he scuffed the ankle of Dan Burn, but who cares, man? That is a goal, and just like that, Liverpool are 1-0 up, man. Out of nothing. Liverpool were barely creating chances. Liverpool were barely good in defending the transitions that Anthony Elanga, Anthony Gordon, and Harvey Barnes were coming to them. Liverpool were like in the lowest moments of their game. It was in that first half, man. And in the second half, they really struggled more than the first half. But in the first half, man, in the first like 10 to 20 minutes, Newcastle had them on their knees. And all Newcastle had to do, it was get a goal. And unfortunately, they did not get a goal. And Liverpool are the ones who got a goal through Ryan Gravenberch. And just like that, Liverpool 1-0 up. Then you go to halftime and you come back 20 seconds into the game. Hugo Ekitike. Now it is 3 goal. It is 3 goals in 3 games for Hugo Ekitike at Liverpool, man. Why do they need Alexander Isak? I think Liverpool at the moment, maybe they should be thinking about strengthening their midfield or any other position where Ibrahim Konate is very shaky. Maybe they should look at strengthening that centre back position, because that striker position is sorted, man. If you have a striker who can get you at least a goal per game, man, that is a very good striker. Hugo Ekitike, like, he's enjoying life at Liverpool, and I think Liverpool fans just accept him as your boy, just accept him as your striker, because well, he's doing the job. You brought him in to score goals and he's scoring the goals. So what is the problem with that? And Liverpool are 2-0 up, and you're thinking, wow, Newcastle, after all this noise, they have given Liverpool the a 2-0 advantage, and there's no way they are coming back to this. There's no way they are coming back. And just like that, a ball inside the box, and Bruno Guimaraes is there, is the one who goes high. I think Milos Kakis should have done better in that one, man, because Bruno Guimaraes is the one who is going on the air, and Milos Kakis, I don't know what he's doing. If you don't know if he was trying to hold him down, or don't know what Milos Kakis was doing, but Milos Kakis has to up his game. Just like that, it is 2-1, and the way Bruno Guimaraes, excuse me, is celebrating, is hyping the fans up, and hyping the fans up, and it worked because after that Bruno Guimaraes goal, it was all Newcastle, and I'm starting to wonder why did Newcastle dominate Liverpool when they were 10 men? They were one man down and they were dominating Liverpool. They were attacking, they were attacking, they were attacking. It was like Newcastle, they're the one who were complete and Liverpool were the ones who had a red card. They really dominated Liverpool, man. They really dominated Liverpool. From the events of Newcastle first goal to Newcastle second goal, it was Newcastle all over the place. The fans are singing. Everything is going in their favor. They are attacking, they are attacking, they are attacking, they are attacking. And eventually, they got their second goal from Osula, man, a guy who was seen as, at the moment, is seen as the striker who will replace Alexander Isak if he leaves. A very good goal from Osula, and just like that, the game is 2-2, and Newcastle continue to push. Newcastle continue to get in there, and well, we're looking at this. Maybe Newcastle, if they can get that third goal, they will win it, man. And Mohamed Salah, after having a stinker, 90 minutes of not seeing Mohamed Salah in the game, he just gets a ball across the box, and Dominic Soboslai leaves the ball pass, and who is at the back or who is in his back? It was the 16 years old Rio Ngumoha. What a moment, man. What a moment for Rio Ngumoha. I'm a Manchester United fan, and the moment I saw that goal, I was like, wow. The way Rio Ngumoha was celebrating, the composure that he had in taking that goal. Wow, that was just brilliant for Rio Ngumoha. And just like that, in almost the last touch of the game, Liverpool are leading at St. James Park and they have won the game, but there are players I want to talk about them. Some will criticize, some will give them their flowers. There are some players I want to talk about, man, and the first one is Allisson Becker. This guy right here. This guy has to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world. I know in the first half he was shaky, man. But if it was not for Alisson Becker, especially in a game like this, man, Liverpool could have easily lost the game, man. The way Alisson Becker kept this Liverpool team in the game, it was absolutely amazing. The way he was very commanding in those corners, the way he was, those brilliant saves, those one-on-ones, not 1v1s technically, but those balls from Anthony Gordon, especially in the first half. Because if Newcastle could have easily gotten a goal in the first half, the game could have been out of reach for Liverpool. Then, right back, Dominic Soboslai. I know why he's getting a 6.4, but look, Harvey Barnes did not have a good game against Dominic Soboslai. And as well know, Dominic Soboslai is not even a right back, man. This is the right back here. He's not even a right back. Jeremy Frimpong was not available today, and Anislo decided to throw Dominic Soboslai in that right back position. And as you can see, Dominic Soboslai was very brilliant against Harvey Barnes. Ibrahim Konate, I think, does not have his head at Liverpool at the moment. His head, it is out of Liverpool. The way he played in that first game against Bournemouth, and now in second game consecutively, 2 games in the Premier League, and we are seeing Ibrahim Konate very shaky. I think he can do a lot better. Virgil van Dijk, wow. This is the guy I wanted to talk about. Virgil van Dijk. Look at his age, man. 34 years. 34 years, and the way he's playing like he's solid 27 or 28, man. Wow. 78 touches, 2 out of 7 accurate long balls, passes into the final third, 4, blah, blah, blah. Defense tackles, interception 0, head clearances 10, clearances 13. The reason why the head clearances are a very good start for Virgil van Dijk today, man. The way Newcastle were crossing the ball inside the box, it was the way Newcastle were crossing the ball inside the box, it was just out of this world. They were just pumping balls inside the box, especially in those corners. Virgil van Dijk was very instrumental in those corners, especially when they're playing against a team which has Dan Burn and Fabian Schär in their team. You have Dan Burn, you have Fabian Schär in the same team. These guys are they're very tall centre backs, man. Then, without forgetting Joel Linton also in the same team. And Virgil van Dijk managed to defend all these set pieces, man. Because most of these set pieces, when they came inside the box, Virgil van Dijk is the guy who was hanging up there and getting the ball outside the box. Then Milos Kerkez. Milos Kerkez, you have to find your feet, man. You have to find your feet. Because this is another game that Milos Kerkez was not good. He was not good, man. Anthony Elanga, Anthony Elanga finished him. Anthony Elanga was killing him in this game. Anthony Elanga was in, especially in this first half and even in the second half, in the events that Newcastle got their first goal to their second goal. Anthony Elanga was finishing Miloskakis. Then their midfield, your Gravenberch was the standout performance in this midfield, man. A goal, a very good goal from outside the box. Then Curtis Jones, I think he was okay. 7.3 rating. I don't know his rating is higher than Gravenberch, but I think he was okay. Mohamed Salah, apart from that assist, Mohamed Salah was nowhere to be seen, man. But I want to ask you guys a question. Why is it that when Mohamed Salah has a good game, he's one of the best players in the world? He becomes one of the best players in the world. But the moment Mohamed Salah has a stinker, he's the worst player in the pitch, or one of the worst players in the pitch. That is all I would say about Mohamed Salah, man. Mohamed Salah in the first game, if it was not for the goal, you could have not talked about Mohamed Salah. And in today's game also, if it was not for the assist, I don't think Mohamed Salah had a great game. Florian Wirtz, wow. The guy who is holding the British record signing at the moment. The guy who is holding the Premier League record signing at the moment, man. Just 22 years, man. Wow. The first two games. Just look at him, man. Playing in that number 10 role, and he only had one shot in the full game. One shot in the full game, man. One shot. Expected goal. Yo, Florian Wirtz, I know he's a good player. He can do a lot better, man. But his attacking statistics are not very good, man. Accurate crosses, 1 out of 2. And number 10, he only makes 1 crosses in the game. Accurate long balls, 0%. I think Florian Wirtz has to do a lot better, especially with that money on his back. In a very few moments or in a few games, Liverpool fans, I think, will start getting fed up of him. Cody Gakpo, I think, has been very good in that game against Bournemouth and also in this game against Newcastle, man. Cody Gakpo has been playing very brilliant. Cody Gakpo is a good player. I think he's that player who they call them system players. You give him the instructions, he goes into the pitch, he does his job, he collects his goals or his assists, he goes home. And for Chicken, you guys don't need Alexander Isak, man. Why am I hearing the push for Alexander Isak? Just leave the gate Newcastle, man. You have your striker, 3 games, 3 goals. What more do you need, man? You have 3 games, 3 goals. I know Alexander Isak is maybe an upgrade to Gwekitike, but, well, if the guy who is there can score goals, why do you need to go for a striker? And for Newcastle, well, they had a good game. Bruno Guimaraes, I think Trippier was good. Fabian Schär and Bam. Joan Linton, that is what you expect from Joan Linton. But Anthony Gordon, that red card was a silly red card, man. A tackle from the back. Some of those tackles or those kind of tackles, they might be career ending for some players. So I think Anthony Gordon should have known better and played and try to play safe, man. As much as there's rivalry in this one, well, at the moment there's rivalry, but this is football, a game that everybody should enjoy. And finally, the star of the week, the star of the show, Rio Ngumoha. Just look at his age, man. This, I'm highlighting his age. What were you doing at 16 years old? Just look at this. Wow, one shot, boom, the shot was on target, and it was it will be one of his most memorable touches, man, and one of his most memorable game. Going to St. James Park in a moments like this, and you manage to get a winning goal. Wow, what a moment for Rio Ngumoha. All in all, what do you guys think, man? Do Liverpool really need Alexander Isak? If you go Kitiki can score those guys, do Liverpool really need Alexander Isak, man? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, don't forget to leave a sub. Ciao, see you in the next one.